Yo, this is our first episode, guys. How y'all feel about that? Y'all feel good?
Yeah, man. First episode. Feeling it, man. I didn't even know you was recording, bro. Nah, you gotta get niggas heads up. That's funny.
That's the best part.
That's funny. That's
the best part.
Damn. How was y'all Thanksgiving?
Hold on. We're about to get into that. Let me play the fucking intro.
Alright. Oh, yeah. Intro.
Nice.
Play that shit, man.
Shit. Think I give a fuck about sparkles? Just make sure you bring my bottles, bitch. Try to get drunk. Freaky! DJ, play that shit. Dipset. Louis belts with the gun still tucked in them. New cars, bad bitches getting fucked in them. My Billy jeans got 30,000 bucks in them. He's a get money nigga. Fuck with him. Yellow gang. Until the fans come after us. Vampire life, true blood. Dracula. I double park cars and back traffic up. What's up? You can hear the fly bitches say he acting.
You know what's funny? I didn't even know Jim Jones was part of Dipset until like my junior year.
Slacking, yo. Shout out Dipset.
Oh, you a young boy, man. You wasn't outside when Dipset was playing? You was in the crib when Dipset was playing.
He's a stew kid, bro.
Dante wasn't outside, man.
Yo, I really wasn't though. I didn't know about Dipset until my junior year. I knew about Cam and Joel's, but Jim Jones?
Jim Jones was always like the low key one as far as like he wasn't like the star, like he wasn't like the Cam.
Yeah, but you knew about Jim Jones, bro.
I mean that one song.
No, but that was until later. That was 08 or was it 08?
But it was still before junior year, bro.
Yeah, true. But I mean, when Dipset was on fire, bro, that was like 01, 02,
yeah,
and like Diplomatic Community came out and shit.
It was babies. It was Udo and News Babies. That's what we were.
I remember, bro. I remember Dipset, bro.
I don't remember no Dipset.
Oh, man.
It's the times that Purple Haze was pumping through the city,
Purple Haze, you're right. I finally heard that album like last month. Yeah, that shit was crazy.
But Jim Jones is nice. People sleep on Jim Jones, man. I always fuck
That's
with
a
Jim
fact.
Jones.
Nah, he's nice. He's very nice. I don't know why people don't give him respect. So.
But damn, yo. Thanksgiving. How was y'all Thanksgiving, man? I'm trying to find out. I'm trying to see what's up with y'all, man.
Bruh, y'all was at Henry's crib, right? Like Saturday?
I wasn't. I had to work.
You didn't go?
Nah, yeah, I didn't go either.
Like the next day after his birthday?
I had to work, bro. Like,
you didn't come?
That's Black Friday, man.
No, bro. The fucking when he was singing on that mic.
Oh yeah, I came for a little bit.
Y'all was there?
I wasn't there.
I came for a little bit, but
He in there? He didn't tell you what happened?
Nah.
You go. Wait, hold on.
Is that something you can speak on?
Yeah,
bro?
we're gonna just expose his business on the radio.
We're not.
I didn't hear what happened. I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, you gonna have to tell us all the.
We gonna have to go off air with this one.
Yeah,
all right,
we'll go. Save that one.
Yeah, all right, we'll save it.
Well, let me introduce the podcast.
Shout out to Henry, yo.
Shouts to Henry.
That's a fact.
That's the little nigga.
Don't do my mans like that. Shout out to Henry.
Welcome to the Soapbox. I am your host, Sonny. Ooh, I stuttered. Sonny. With my co-host, Karan.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what to call you, Nakeem. What should I call you?
Feel me, young nigga chef. Feel me,
and this is
on
Nakeem.
the scene.
Nakeem.
Ask about me, I'm out here.
Nakeem Thorpe is
Stop it, bro.
Nakeem Thorpe is across the table right now.
This is our other co-host. Damn, bro, this is our first episode. Long time coming. Long time coming. I just want to give a quick shout out to everyone who supported us. Well, me. Well, yeah, I can say us.
You.
Yeah.
Everybody who supported Dante.
Shouts to Simone. Shouts to Henry. Shouts to Henry's mother. Shouts to Mariah.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all.
Haley, my sister. I gotta keep going, man.
Yeah, shout out to all y'all.
And everybody else I forgot. But yeah.
Shout out to everybody listening. I don't want to leave nobody out. Just shout out to everybody listening.
You got shout outs?
Nah, bro. Yo, it's been Dante didn't even tag me in the IG post.
But you gotta remember, yo, like, I mean, yeah, that was.
I'm saying,
you're not gonna tag my man. Nah, but but we didn't know we didn't know he was gonna be part of this podcast,
yeah,
bro. So. By the time he made the IG post, come on now. The cover art is different, but the IG
we're gonna
post.
Have to change that.
I'm just the cover art. I'm just the cover art for the SoundCloud and YouTube community. We're gonna change the cover art.
The cover art is fine. We leaving.
Facts.
We leaving the cover art.
Yeah, that shit's fine.
We're gonna leave it, but
I'm
we're
talking
gonna add
about
you
that
in.
tag. Yeah.
I'm gonna holler at my.
We gonna tag Nakeem in the next one.
But how was y'all? Oh yeah. Well, my Thanksgiving and Black Friday was trash. How about yours?
Yeah, I mean, I was working. Like I said, mine was pretty trash. What about yours, Nakeem?
I mean, I worked after Thanksgiving, but it was really just a regular day. More food, regular day.
I noticed a few things, on Thanksgiving, bro.
What?
I don't know if it's. I don't really. Well, this is the first year I actually noticed it.
Yeah.
When I was on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
I noticed a lot of people in relationships giving thanks. There was like 6 people I didn't even know that was like in a relationship.
Bro, there's like, but no funny shit. 2018 is like the year of surprise relationships and like.
I feel like now everybody like exposes their relationship. I was like, damn, there was mad people. It's like they don't even know you was in a relationship.
Well, you just don't be out there. I be doing shit.
It'd be like that, bro. You gotta keep your relationships hidden away, bro. You know what I mean? Because you bring your girls out here, that's how you get them took. It's a fact. Keep them in the house.
Nah, but yo.
I disagree, but what? Okay.
I'm gonna speak a little bit.
Y'all can go
out,
Friday. Go out, do your thing.
I'm gonna speak a little bit about Friday.
What you doing Friday?
So Friday was our boy Henry's and Simone. Shouts to Simone's birthday, right? So
I forgot it was a birthday weekend.
Facts, bro. It was them two's birthday and my sister's birthday.
That's when all the fuck shit comes out, man.
Bro.
Birthday weekend.
So y'all knew they had plans to go to the city and shit, right?
Y'all. I heard, Dykeman be lit on the weekends. I heard y'all.
Dykeman be lit every day.
They be lit every day, every weekend.
Listen. Mm-hmm. I didn't want to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't want to go, but long story short, I went. Right. So when we got there, me and Simone took the bus down there. Right. I'm not gonna tell you everything. I'm just tell you a little bit. So we took the bus down there. It was lit. We was in Times Square. Went to H&M, copped some shit, got some pizza. Light shit. Right. After that, everything went downhill. Like I'm never going back to the city after that night. Like,
we're supposed to go to the city this weekend.
Wait. All right. Is this all information? Nah, is this all information you can share on air?
That's what I'm sharing.
It just went bad. Your weekend went bad.
Because I don't have the confirmation from Henry and Simone to share that information, so I'm gonna be quiet. But from my perspective, it was the worst night. But as long as my friends had fun, they had fun. So
you shouldn't say you're not gonna go back to the city. Yo, come fuck with me, man.
I'm not going back to the city.
You gotta do some chill shit, yo.
Unless it's for my grandma, I'm not going back to the city.
See, the thing is, you don't have to go to the city and always do wild shit. Like you can go and do some some chill shit. It's chill places, chill spots. You just gotta know all the right spots. You gotta be. That's like really the key thing. You have to have It never goes well when people try to do a whole bunch of planning and a whole bunch of spots they have no idea, never been to. Like, you gotta go to spots that, how it runs, the type of people are gonna be there. What your surroundings are gonna be like. It's trash when you just go and then you just try to do random shit because it never works that well.
But for my birthday, we went to LES and that shit was lit.
Because it was a lot of the spots that I knew and that I've been to, and I knew, I'm there every weekend.
That's true.
It was gonna be lit.
I knew it was gonna be lit.
Nah, that's true.
So you just gotta go to spot. Come fuck with me, man. Anybody out there, if y'all wanna have a good time, y'all wanna chill, come fuck with me, man.
See, he already trying to take y'all girls, bro.
No.
Shouts to Karan for making my birthday weekend lit. I appreciate you, bro.
Anytime, bro. Anytime.
But what's up, though, bro? We supposed to go to the city this weekend. So what you saying? You talking about you never going to the city again?
Well,
y'all go this weekend?
We're supposed to go Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday. For Rachel's birthday. Shouts to Rachel too.
Oh, y'all going?
Do you work?
I do work Saturday, but I'm actually be in the city tomorrow.
Aren't you in the group chat?
Friday. I am in the group chat. I'm gonna try to.
What time you get out on Saturday?
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna probably try to make it because I do work early. I get out 7ish.
What's up, bro? Because this nigga Dante is talking about he's not trying to go.
Facts.
And I'm not trying to go by myself. That shit was mad.
I'm surprised you going.
Yeah, bro, I haven't gone out in a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
All right, then. All right, well, I'm gonna see. We can make something happen. All right. We gonna make something happen.
So it's Wednesday. I'm actually happy. 2:05. We're recording this podcast. That's good.
It's pretty early. And for those who didn't know, should I put that information out there about the first time? We're recording very early today, so this is not late night.
Nah, facts. Okay, so a lot of music came out Friday and this past weekend. So we was on a very diplomatic vibe this morning. This afternoon.
Let's speak on just. We're not going to speak like in detail about all of them, but yeah, a lot of music did come out. Dipset. We had the JID album that came out. I mean, really the whole month, like a lot of shit came out.
Oh yeah, bro. A lot of shit came out, man.
2018, baby.
I mean, it's a lot of music, but it's a lot of good shit, but there's a lot of forgettable shit.
Oh, a lot.
There's some good shit, but yeah.
So how'd y'all feel about the Diplomats album? What's it called?
Diplomatic Ties.
Diplomatic Ties.
Yeah.
How'd y'all feel about it?
And I'm trying to think, when was the last? Is this like the last Dipset album when was the last Dipset album that actually came out?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna hold you. I didn't even know they were still cool, bro.
Yeah, like they weren't. They just recently
exactly.
They started doing shows like recently again, and like I said, nobody really. I think we learned about it last month that they were coming out with the album, but it was kind of just random.
I think Cam and Joel's were always cool. I think Jim Jones is like the odd man out from what I remember. I think.
Yeah, and Jim and Cam, well, they weren't cool. I remember they were fighting on Instagram and shit.
Some like her nigga shit.
I know why you mad.
The last Dipset album came out in 2007, but I don't know if like all of them were
10 years.
Were on
11.
It. I feel like all of them probably. Actually, I don't think Cam was on this album. I could be wrong.
Which one?
On it's called More Than Music Volume 2. That was the last. Like it was really a mixtape, but it was the last project.
No, I don't think I heard that.
Yeah, I guess it went over the radar. And I'm looking at all the track lists. I don't even think Cam was on it, so that don't even count. Yeah, I'm seeing a whole bunch of like it's Joel's, Hell Rel is part of Dipset. Jim Jones, J.R. Ryder is part of Dipset. That's like I don't know if you know about them. That's like old Dipset. Those are like the OGs. Like they rap too. They just never pop. Hell Rel is nice. Shout out to Hell Rel.
Shouts to you.
Shout out to Hell Rel. But that was the last album. That was the last project. It was 2007 and Cam wasn't on it.
So I'm not gonna hold you. I don't even care about that project, bro. Because this shit was fire, bro.
Talk about it. This
shit was fire.
And honestly, I didn't really want to. And like honestly, Nakeem didn't listen to it, and we told him to listen to it beforehand. And for some reason, I thought he wasn't gonna fuck with it, but.
Yeah, I'm surprised you fuck with it.
I'm surprised you fuck with it.
Are you crazy, bro? That was my shit.
Word?
Cam, bro, that's that nigga, bro.
Cam is nice.
Yo, that nigga is jokes.
And he's jokes. Like, he's very jokes. But, honestly, I think I only like 4 songs after. How many tracks is that? 9?
9 tracks. There's 9 tracks. Are we gonna go through it like track? No, we're not gonna. I mean, I'm not gonna let some of the tracks that I fuck with was the Uptown track.
You like that?
Yeah, the Uptown track is fire. It's like
you like Uptown?
It was alright. Yeah.
Fucking, I like the tracks.
I like most of them. Though.
I like the tracks with the Locks. Well, I'm like the biggest. I'm like a Jadakiss stan. Like I love the Locks and Jadakiss.
I didn't even know
that song's fire.
Yeah.
That song's fire. Jadakiss.
No, I like
I think the first 4 I fucked with.
I like the No Sleep with Tory Lanez.
The thing about that one, yo. Well, damn. With Tory, I thought it was Sway Lee at first, bro.
Really?
I swear, yo, I thought it was Sway Lee. Like, I don't know, like, I was trying to like the song, but it was something about it that I feels like they were trying too hard to like chase the sound. After a while, it just sounded kind of annoying after a while, but. It's not bad, I guess.
Well, it's 2018, so they're gonna try to catch that 2018 sound. I'm not surprised.
I don't know. It's hard, like when you can.
When
you can. It's not even about older because it was really Tory. Like I thought.
Yeah, but they collab with a young. Well,
sometimes when you feel like it's not like genuine and they're trying too hard.
They were trying to catch a hit. Like the last 4 tracks, they were trying to catch hits.
Uptown is a hit. Like they called that, yo. I don't think Uptown's. I don't think it's gonna catch, but yeah. locally, maybe, but this is something that's probably like that has like a lot of replay value. And
what,
like,
Uptown? Oh, the album.
No, like just the song Uptown. Like it's, I don't know.
I think the last two, like the last singles they dropped, that one on the album, they put fuck. Sauce Boy came out.
Oh, it was the Sauce Boys.
Sauce Boys.
That one was okay.
Yeah, I messed with
But there was
Sauce
another
Boys.
album. There was another
There's another song that they dropped
that
before
came
that
out.
album.
It's had the He Makers on it.
It wasn't the one
Once
on
Upon a
Belly.
Time.
Oh no. Once
Upon a Time.
Oh,
that came out.
Yeah.
That song was
I do
fire.
remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
That song was fire.
That song was cool. That song was cool. Yeah, I mean, overall, the album, it was.
I thought it was on that type of time.
I wasn't expecting a lot, so like it's
I
nice.
wasn't really.
So it's nice when you don't have like a whole bunch of anticipation.
I'm glad they didn't change up really. They kept their sound a little bit.
But
besides the four.
But I'm not gonna lie, man. A lot of these new niggas, they're modeled after Dipset. Like Jim Jones, man, Joel Santana. Like a lot of these niggas, like they were very original in doing shit, and they kind of inspired like a whole generation, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, facts.
So
the Diplomats are very influential.
So it's nice to see that they.
So I mean, what y'all think? They're making a comeback? They about to take over?
Nah. They probably gonna break up next week, but they
just needed that check.
They needed.
Yeah, they needed that check. I think it was a long time coming. Because remember the Tribe.
They might need to check. They might need to check, but
because the Tribe didn't need checks. They just decided to drop the album because it's been like years.
I know Cam needed that check.
You think Cam need that check? I need Joel's need that fucking check. He about to go to jail.
He needs some milk.
That's what Joel's need. Joel's need prayer.
God.
Joel's need prayer and God right now. But
he actually just proposed to his long-time girlfriend.
Yeah.
Congratulations for that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about my nigga. Yeah. My nigga. You heard that Jid. Jiddy Jid.
Yeah.
J-I-D.
Okay.
Dreamville. Fuck out of here.
You should have. What's your favorite? Damn, can we play a song? Like, what's your favorite track on this? We should play more music.
I'm not gonna hold you. I never really listened to JID like that, but the album was definitely tough. The album was definitely tough.
I like how it flowed really nicely. Like I like the samples. Like they were using a lot of. I forgot what's the like Jamaican samples they were using. Ooh. Like it's like I don't know. It was a lot of the interludes. Like it was a whole bunch of like Jamaican samples. And like he was talking to like some Jamaican dude.
Oh yeah, I don't know what that was. I was gonna ask you about it because I didn't know.
I should have did more research before it, but I did like that. It was like
it sounded like he was talking to somebody.
It's like he was talking, but it was in a few of the songs. Like it was like kind of a theme where he was talking to like a Rastafari, and like it was fire. Like
I'm gonna play a little snippet.
Yeah, play some shit on there.
My girl booty is soft and it's shaped like a strawberry. Her pussy ball with a tat like Steph on Marbury.
This song, bro. Oh my god. Bro, put some respect on my son, boy. I'm telling you. It just sucks though because a lot of people are comparing him to Kendrick, and they think that he's jacking his flow when like he can't. That's just his voice. Like that's how he raps.
That was one of the. I don't know if it's like a critique, but that's one thing. That's the one thing I just noticed. Like
he does sound a lot like.
It sounds a lot like Kendrick.
And he raps like him too.
Like just his voice and his cadence and like I don't even know now. It's really his voice. Voice.
Yeah.
It's just
and his like.
I guess you
mannerisms.
If that's how he raps, I guess it is what it is. He can't help it. But
my son's a young designer.
I wouldn't say all that, but this album was definitely fire, yo. And I've actually never. I'm a little bit familiar with JID, but I heard a lot.
This your first project listening? Like this first
like slowly listening. Like I heard a few of his tracks where like there's a whole bunch of tracks where he's like kind of singing and shit. Like
you heard his debut album?
I only know his most popular songs. Like I'm not like I don't know his like his whole
Never Story. Look that up.
I'm not gonna hold you. I only know this album.
but
it went though.
Nah, it's gonna be on my candidates for top albums of the year.
Yeah.
But speaking on that,
no, we should go into this Dreamville / TDE conversation.
I have a theory.
You were comparing them. You know what I mean?
2019, I feel like Dreamville is gonna come up. I think they're gonna compete.
But do you really think they can compete with TDE?
Honestly,
bro. All right, we should pull up the artists. We should pull up everybody who's on TDE. Everybody's on Dreamville. You wrote it down? Oh man, he came prepared. We need somebody. We need a research guy like on scene. Right now.
We do.
All right.
So let's go to Dreamville. Dreamville got Cole, obviously. Bass, Kaz.
Which is Bass's last album was.
Fire.
Project was
Milky
really
Way.
good.
You gotta hear
really
Milky
good.
Way.
You gotta hear Nicky. You gotta hear that.
Cole, Bass, Kaz, JID, Ari Lennox. I don't know if you
Ari Lennox. I heard like a few of her songs. That's actually how I got put on the. That's actually how I got put on the Kaz. Was
really? Oh, by Backseat.
Yeah, Backseat. That's how I got put on the Kaz.
Loot. I don't know if you guys know him. He's just.
I heard. I haven't. I don't know him, but Earth Gang.
Earth Gang.
I've been on Earth Gang for a little bit. Earth Gang is pretty fire.
So that's their lineup right now. I think there's one more. Omen is on there, but he don't get clout. I don't know why. I think he kind of just faded back. I don't know why.
He's not super active.
Yeah. You know, somebody once told me I look like Boss. I don't see it.
You
but
do. You definitely look like Boss.
Yo, this is an ugly nigga, bro.
I think
because of your
the beard.
Your beard and like your hair.
But I can just because like I fuck with Boz, like I can see it, bro.
Really?
Like, I feel like Nakeem and Boz they have a lot in common. Yeah.
I didn't know that Boz was from New York. You knew that?
Yeah, he's from Queens.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I feel like that's how him and Cole met, like through like school and shit.
Oh yeah, Cole went to St. John's.
Yeah, and he was living in Queens, like he was for like years.
Yeah. So this is that was Dreamville's lineup. TDE.
I'm sorry, TDE has the most stacked lineup.
Yeah, they do.
Right? We have Kendrick.
Yep.
Schoolboy.
Yep.
Schoolboy Q. Absol.
I don't know where he's at right now.
Absol, he's cooking up something. He's cooking up something. I think he just got engaged too. I could be wrong, but he's been with some like this model who looks extremely good.
But I remember back in the day when he had his girlfriend
like committed suicide. Yeah.
RIP.
No, he's with another chick.
Oh, good for him. I'm happy for him.
She's fire.
He was oppressed. OD.
She's fire though. Yeah, I feel like
I'm not hating on him.
No, she's fire. We have Isaiah Rashad, who was probably my personal favorite.
I love that.
But I don't know. I don't know if I can have him over Absol because I love Absol. I love fucking Absol. We have SZA, who just like the past like 2 years, maybe 2 years.
2 or 3.
She's been bubbling. Yeah, she's been bubbling like
you know, Sir.
Sir has slept the fuck on, bro. Sir from LA. He's did a lot of work with Anderson .Paak.
Yes.
That's who I got put on the Sir through like Anderson .Paak. Mm-hmm. They actually do a lot of work with like Earl and shit, but a lot of people don't know that. But yeah, Sir, he's I don't know, he's like a singer, but he has like a mad soul. He reminds me of like an Anderson .Paak. He's just like a really talented, like he can make good songs, like music and shit. Mm-hmm. Reason. I've heard of him obviously, but I don't.
His album's good.
I don't know like
you should listen to it.
Maybe I know like one song.
There You Have It. It's a good album.
All right, I'll check it out. And J-Rock, who's
been like a longest.
He's like the OG.
Yeah,
I heard of J-Rock back in 2008 when he had the song with Lil Wayne, All My Life in the Ghetto.
That was actually the first song. No,
that's the first time I heard.
That's what happened. Yeah.
I think that may have been his first song to like get popular.
Yeah, that's when he kind of like had some noise. But listen. So you said TDE got the most stacked lineup. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, only because they're all established. Like J-Rock came early, but he didn't get no clout with All My Life.
See, that's the thing. Yeah, like most of them, they're all pretty much established. Like even the ones you don't know of, like
they roll out.
But even the ones you don't know, like Sir, like he's been out here. Like he's worked with mad people. He's working like Dr. Dre. Like
you're right.
I feel like a lot of people in Dreamville, like. I feel like Cole probably discovered him, like
definitely, but you could tell Dreamville is trying to.
They're working their way up. They're still young. A lot of these people.
Boss is getting more out here now. JID is getting more out there after only a year, I think.
Yeah.
Ari Lennox kind of. Kaz kind of fell back. His first album, Dreams in Effect.
I did hear
Cause and Effect. Yeah. I'm sorry. Cause and Effect gained some clout, but then I don't know what happened. I guess JID might have overshadowed
it. It had a little buzz, yo. There was a few whips I was in who was bumping that. I was surprised. I was like, all right, yeah.
Bro, Kaz.
So he was out here. Nice. Yeah, he was out here.
Like, as far as, like, rapping skills, like, from Boz, Coles, JID, Luke, and Earth Gang, they can compete with them. Now,
I don't know about right now, but I feel
rapping. I'm talking about rapping. Not talking about
just rapping, period?
Success.
Because they're all, like...
But success, like, making hits. They
that's why I love this.
Because TDE grooms them to make hits. Like, SZA, she wasn't really a hit type of chick. Like her previous albums, like her album, I think A or S, it had like Child's Play on it with Chance the Rapper. I forgot that. she used to make like emo, slow type of songs. She even said that Control. She didn't even like that album because it was a
I did hear she didn't
commercial
like it.
album.
Yeah.
But
it was a really good album.
Good. It was
good.
OD good. It did really good. Same with Schoolboy Q. What was that album?
The first one with the
Habitats and Contradictions.
The one with Hands on the Wheel.
What was the second one? That had Gangster.
Damn, we need a fucking...
Oxymoron.
Yeah. That one was like the Grammy nominated one too.
That one did good. And he's dropping an album soon. Isaiah Rashad, his last album was his best.
That was like his classic.
The Sun's Tirade.
That was his classic. I still listen to that daily. That's probably like one of my most played like albums.
Yo, me too. I love that album. But
that
TDE really does well with like promoting these guys' albums and showing them out. I think Dreamville, they're still
developing. Because Top Dog is like well established and like he knows the game. I wonder who's like Dreamville's. It can't be Cole. Like
Cole what?
Like J. Cole running everything. Like there has to be. See, I think that's why TDE is.
I think he's part owner. He's definitely part owner.
He's part owner, but like
he definitely has to say.
But they need somebody who's like they need somebody like a Top Dog. Like that's why these people are so successful. That's why like QC is so successful because they have who's QC shit. That's like Coach K. Like that's why a lot of these people who are doing so big, like these groups, they have like that person they're taking control of that CEO. Like I wonder who Dreamville has
I'm not too sure. I got
like all of these labels have like somebody like it can't be Cole like being the CEO.
I wouldn't be surprised.
He's focused on his shit. Like he gotta focus on his shit.
Yeah, but remember he took like a 2-year.
Oh no. They're actually I think aren't they signed under Rock Nation? Under the like Jay, they're under Rock Nation, right? Is that or is that just Cole? I could be just going on, but I don't know.
I think it's Cole, but
I feel like it's under Rock Nation.
He might be right.
Under Jay-Z.
Yeah.
So if it is under Rock Nation, they do
I think he might be right.
All right, let me ask you guys this though. Artists like JID and Bass, do you think they'd be further in their career if they were on TDE?
If they were on TDE?
Yeah.
They make different type of music. Like, I feel like it works because the music everybody makes, it's low-key similar. Like, TDE, they make totally different music. Yeah. Like, so I don't know if their career would be further.
Another thing, too, Kendrick, Schoolboy, Absol, Sir, Reason, J-Rock are all from LA, except SZA. So they all have like kind of LA style type music.
Yeah, their music is different.
Dreamville is mixed around. Like Cole's from North Carolina, Boss from New York, like Karan said. JID's from
But they make similar music as in like they're very like they're just rapping like straight rapping.
Which one?
Like Dreamville.
Nah, Dreamville definitely.
But like I feel like with TDE, this
they
like
can mix,
it's like they have like the gangster rapper, like the J-Rock. They have like the Schoolboy Q, but they have like the hipster, like laid back shit, like SZA and Isaiah Rashad, and like I said, I don't know reasons.
But to answer your question, Nakeem, I'm not too sure. I don't know.
I don't think
I can't see them
because you guys are saying they do a better job at like promoting and pushing forward, like you know what I mean, grooming their artists.
Yeah, it's more development. Yeah, so maybe because I feel like they do that better than Dreamville. So I mean, maybe if they were on TDE. They would do better, but it's hard to say.
You can say that about a lot of artists, but
you can say that about a lot of people.
Sometimes
you just never know. Like
the best label isn't for certain artists.
For somebody, it's all.
So you never know.
Yeah, it's a lot, bro.
But shouts out to Dreamville and TDE.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think JID is way better than J. Cole.
Alright, moving on.
Anyway, next topic.
Moving on.
But nah, his album is really good. I feel like it's a lot like more people.
He did that to get me tight. I know he did.
Yeah, that's a wild statement right there, yo.
And I fuck with
that's a wild ass statement right there, yo. That's a lot.
Crazy.
That's a lot.
Talk about it.
That's a lot, man.
We're not talking.
He's
about
still young, man. I don't know. That's a lot.
Man, J. Cole got like plus years in the game. Don't talk about JID right now. That's what I'm doing. Anyways, y'all heard the Tory Lanez and Joyner Lucas rap exchange?
I didn't hear any of the raps, but I heard about the beef.
So basically, you know about it, right?
I've heard. I haven't heard like.
Why do you know why it happened?
I heard it wasn't really beef though.
No, it's not beef.
No, it's not beef. It's not beef. It's just like Tory was on Instagram Live saying about because he was talking about a whole bunch of people, like a whole bunch of fans were just like throwing names at him, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm better than him. I'm better than him." and like Joyner Lucas' name got put in there, and he was like, "Yeah, I'll wrap circles around this nigga," and like Joyner Lucas heard of it, heard what Tory said, and said, "What's up?" Like, you're not about it, and they just dropped a whole bunch of tracks. I didn't hear all the tracks fully, but I heard like
the first two.
I've heard most of all the tracks.
So you heard Tory go over.
I heard the Liddy again. I heard the first one was Joyner drop, and then
you heard Tory Lanez Liddy again.
Dropped the Liddy again. Yeah.
Okay, and you didn't hear nothing, right, Nakeem?
Nah, I didn't hear nothing.
Alright, well,
should we play any of it?
Nah. Because Joyner Lucas ate up Tory Lanez.
Yeah, Joyner Lucas is definitely a better rapper.
I don't know.
He's not making any hits.
Tory Lanez definitely impressed me. He impressed me. I didn't think he'd rap like that.
See the thing I go off of? I would definitely listen to Tory shit again. Like I always go off of replay value. Like if it doesn't have a lot of replay value, no matter how technically good it is, I don't know. Like I feel like Tory's songs like I would probably download on my phone. I wouldn't download it. And it's not like it's just like the song is just better songs.
Yeah,
I totally agree.
And it just sounds better to me.
I think he's a great rapper, but I don't really listen to his music unless he got a music video to it. You know what I mean?
He has like 3 songs I fuck with a lot. Yeah. But just because
that new shit he dropped was fire was the new what's that song called? The Joyner Lucas song?
Love.
The Love, yeah. That shit is hard. That shit is hard.
But you could have replay value but not be a better rapper. Like Tory Lanez has bigger replay value. I agree with you, but
definitely.
Rapping wise, Joyner Lucas will eat that.
But if it's not like more enjoyable, like
I'm talking about rap. I'm talking about just rap. Like if they
I get it, but see the thing is, I would probably if they battle rap, I would probably still go off with Tory. Why? It sounds better. Just because something is more
just because
technical,
it sounds better doesn't mean it's better. Like someone could be saying
really though. Just because it sounds like that's the whole point of music is which one sounds better.
Who's better rapping wise, Drake or Kendrick?
Drake or Kendrick?
Yeah.
Kendrick, of course, like Kendrick.
So how come it's of course for that, but it's not of course for Tory and Joyner?
But see, the thing is, the thing is, I would rather. Well, I guess it's just me. I would rather hear Tory rap than Joyner Lucas rap. Like I'd rather hear like Kendrick rap over Drake. See, that's the thing. Like yes,
like his lyrics are definitely like better. Joyner Lucas, but no replay value.
That's just like that. That's just like who's a better rapper, Kendrick or Eminem? Of course, a lot of people would say Eminem is a better rapper, but I would say Kendrick, but a lot of people do argue that Eminem is a better rapper than Kendrick. But I would much rather hear Kendrick rap over Eminem, even though like I could say he's probably a better rapper, but I just enjoy like his music more, and I enjoy his rapping more, honestly. Even though his rapping sounds better.
You're talking about Tory, right?
I'm talking about Kendrick over
but it's Eminem. The same thing about Tory.
But that's how I compare it to. Even though I'm not comparing these niggas to Eminem and Kendrick. They're nowhere near that. But I would rather hear Tory rap than...
Tory impressed me because I didn't think he could rap like that.
He impressed me a lot too. That's why I think he had it over. Even though people could say technically Joyner Lucas was better, technically rapping. But as far as...
But
honestly, I thought...
I know Tory now, like after hearing these tracks, he's a better rapper than Drake. Like lyrically, wordplay, like... Tory
I didn't hear it, so I can't really speak on it.
You gotta hear that shit. Like, Drake's a good rapper, but...
Yeah.
Tory impressed me, bro.
Yeah, I could probably say that. I could probably agree with that.
I'm not gonna hold you.
I don't know if I want to agree.
Not hits.
Just like, Drake makes better hits than
Tory. But straight rapping, Tory...
But see, the thing is, would you rather hear Tory rap or Drake rap?
Drake.
See, that's the thing. Like, I'd rather hear Drake rap, even though, like, Tory can probably technically make better rap songs.
I think it depends on the song. Like, let's say if there was a J. Cole. Okay, let's say J. Cole or Kendrick had a song, right? And they were going to feature Tory Lanez or Joyner Lucas. I'd rather hear a Cole with Joyner, Kendrick with Joyner, rather than a Cole with Tory and a Kendrick with Tory. Even though Tory could probably keep up with them.
Yeah.
As far as like a good rap song, I think Joyner and them two niggas would really like eat that shit up. But Tory, you know what I mean? It depends.
I understand what you're saying because
it really depends.
Tory, you know, he's more of a singing kind of guy. You know
he's an artist. Like he makes
sense. An artist.
Yeah.
More melodic.
Exactly.
Melodic.
Yeah. And Joyner is more like
just straight lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So coming for your head.
He'd fit in more.
Yeah. No, I understand. I agree.
Nah, that was good.
Well, I thought Tory had it. Like,
you thought Tory won the whole
I felt like he did. I just enjoyed his, like, I enjoyed all of his shit, like, more than Joyner's. Like, I'm not ever playing. I mean, and like Joiners was pretty good, but and that has nothing to do with him or like because I like Tory more or I like Joyner more. I would just much rather hear Tory shit.
No, like,
I don't really listen to like both of them like that, but I would much rather hear Tory shit. Like I'm not biased against any of them because I don't listen to any of them like that, but I would much rather hear Tory shit. That's why I feel like he won.
You like Tory's last album?
Yes, I'm not gonna lie. Then I told you before off air.
You did.
Like I'm surprised I like this shit so much. Like it's really good, and he makes like really good music. And I'm not really a Tory fan.
So you think this past album is better than his first one? Memories Don't Die.
I'll hear like maybe two songs off of it. Just like you probably heard his popular shit. Like popular shit.
Like this album.
Of this album, or
I was talking about the last album.
The last album. Yeah. Now I feel like
his last album was better to me.
To you?
Yeah, because
I'd
have to go back.
Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to it because we didn't like listen to it like that.
Yeah, but I feel like this album might be better, bro.
This album pretty
good.
Yeah, it's pretty
commercial wise. Yeah, because every song he was trying to catch a hit, and I liked it.
See, Dante's the type of nigga who like
I need content. I need content. You gotta say something to me.
So
you gotta tell me a story.
Those cancers, bro. Those cancers.
His last shit had more content,
bro.
Hell yeah, yeah. He told a story, bro.
I don't.
It was 18 tracks. That's how I know he was about to spill some shit.
He got a lot of backlash over like the skits and shit, right?
Yeah, he had beef with Travis over one thing. They had like a little scuffle in the studio about because he mentioned Travis Scott in one of the songs.
He pulled up to him. Was like,
he pulled something.
Yeah. Travis Scott didn't want the smoke.
Who did win? Travis or Tory?
Travis or Tory?
See, the thing is, Tory is like 5'2".
That nigga short. He's shorter than me.
But Travis is like 98 pounds. I don't even know.
Yo, speaking of scuffle, though, let's bring it into the next topic. About Pusha T, bro. Pusha T got beat up, bro.
Nah, he didn't even get beat up.
He got beat up, bro. Bro, you saw the video, bro?
No, see that
man got beat up.
Did you see that? There was two angles to the video. There was one angle where as soon as the beer started getting thrown, he went to the back.
Yeah, bro. And people were coming out of the back from backstage.
No. People weren't coming. Pusha didn't get touched.
They came from the stands, the fans.
What? What did you just say?
Do we need to
Pusha didn't get touched, bro.
Do we need to look at the video?
Didn't get touched?
That's what he just said.
He didn't get touched. He didn't get touched. What? No, we might need to pause and look at the video again, yo.
We're gonna pause this.
We're gonna pause real quick. You don't look at the video. Hold up.
Places you couldn't normally reach.
This is a load of barnacles.
I heard that.
And we're back.
So, Ron, we gotta give you an apology, bro.
That was
not. You saying sorry, bro? You saying sorry?
Y'all not gonna play my man's Pusha like that. He did not get fucked up.
Pusha's still a bitch, bro.
Wow! Watch your mouth.
Don't ever disrespect. Can't push like that. Don't ever disrespect him push like that.
We saw an updated version of the video.
It was the same video. Y'all niggas just
a different angle. I'm sorry, a different angle. He did not get jumped.
He did not get jumped.
So the video showed like beer and shit.
There was some niggas that got jumped, but it wasn't Pusha though.
Yeah, it wasn't Pusha.
Some niggas got fucked up.
He got up out of there.
I would get the fuck up.
He ain't want no smoke.
No, he let his mans.
Get jumped.
Nah, that's just
ain't nobody from Pusha's team got jumped, yo. Them 2 or 3 niggas.
They was definitely stomping him out on the ground.
Nah, they were stomping.
They was stomping them niggas out. They was stopping them out.
Pusha's team was stomping them niggas out.
Yeah, Pusha's team was stopping.
It wasn't a group of niggas. Like all those niggas that came,
those
were all Pusha's.
They just wasted. Yeah, those are all Pusha's.
The one nigga they was stomping, I think that was one of the niggas.
Nah. The one on the stage.
Yeah, there was
not the one on the ground. The one on the ground was Pusha's mans. The one on the stage was one of their mans. So it was even.
It wasn't. No, you have to understand. It was only like 2 or 3 people who were like trying to throw drinks. They might have got hit.
I'm saying they ran out of the crowd and they were the ones stomping, so it had to be.
There was like
they weren't the ones stomping. Like
because they were the ones that jumped out of the crowd.
Yeah, they stomped the ones out the crowd.
Oh, Pusha's security stuff. Yes. Oh, okay.
No.
I thought you meant the guys
out of the crowd were stomping somebody off the stage.
Anyway, that was one of all right, whatever. Them niggas got fucked up at the end of the day.
You think Drake
had nothing to do with it. I heard I think Drake came out and said that
Drake ain't say shit.
I heard that like they was just like crazy like stands and shit, and it had nothing to do with Drake. They were just trying to get some clout off of it.
The clout of jumping Pusha T.
Yeah, I'm sure you can get a lot of clout off of that.
I mean, you never know. They was trying to.
If they were
Drake,
like it was Drake's. That's a lot of like they were in Toronto. They stomped Pusha T out for Drake.
So let me ask you guys would get stomped the fuck out for clout?
They didn't go there thinking they was gonna get stomped out.
No, they had to know. They had to know they didn't get stomped out. They thought it was
gonna go completely
different.
Are you serious?
What? How you gonna come? You can't come
to a Pusha T concert.
No, you can't come 3 deep to a concert.
3 deep
trying to jump somebody and thinking you're not gonna get stomped out.
Bro, and this nigga Pusha T got like mad goons with him. What are you talking about?
You going to a concert to get stomped out, bro? You can't tell me in that.
You need at least 20 niggas.
Bro, we're thinking like that, but they weren't thinking like that.
There must be some
you know what I'm saying?
Niggas.
They were thinking totally.
Is Toronto not about that life? Do they not know?
Oh,
I can't say that because
I never been to Toronto.
I got a cousin in Toronto.
Yeah, I know you be.
He about that life.
I don't know.
He about that life.
Man, they didn't represent for Toronto in this video, man. They did not represent for Toronto.
I mean, it probably was.
The Six is looking very shaky after that video.
It probably was Drake's mans, bro. You know Drake not really about that.
Yeah, he probably not gonna claim him.
Yeah, Drake isn't about that.
He was like, nah, this nigga got fucked up. I'm not claiming
Drake from the other side.
Drake is still salty about Pusha, so I'm not surprised.
Definitely still salty. He probably was hyped at that. Well,
I mean, successfully he did say he wanted to
execute it. He probably would have been hyped, but
somebody probably got fired, bro. He was like, "Who hired these? Who hired?"
First of all, I don't know how they got so close to stage. Like
they probably bought
They bought front row tickets, bro.
Bro, you know how much money those tickets cost?
Bro, they thought they was about to beat him up, bro. They probably got it.
They done wasted probably $14 beers. They wasted the front seat tickets. They probably paid mad money just to get fucked up, yo.
Just to get stomped out.
Drake probably paid for the tickets, bro.
Yeah, Drake probably bought up all the liquid.
So you do believe that Drake probably hired him?
I don't believe that personally.
Yeah, somebody hired him.
Somebody hired him.
I don't think. I think they just did it off of like you can't come to my because it was in Toronto. This mad. He's probably like a wannabe goon. Like, oh, this nigga not going. Just my favorite rapper.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. Because it was in Toronto, so it was like
it's not random. Like,
they're like, oh yeah, you trying to like Drake is like.
And that shit was bad too.
He's the only person really coming out of Toronto.
Okay, but you remember
except when Tory Lanez when niggas
that's not even
when Tory Lanez was in Toronto, Tory Lanez was a bum, bro. You know what?
Oh yeah,
people in Toronto probably like have statues of Drake and salute. Like people probably love Drake so much in Toronto that
statues.
Bro, Drake put Canada on the map, bro.
I ain't trying to talk about Drake. Fuck Drake. I like Drake.
Hating ass nigga.
Speaking of Drake. Meek's album's coming out this Friday.
Speaking of Drake.
Yeah, because, Meek squashed the beef. My man had beef. So I had to, put Meek in there.
Yeah, well, if Henry was here right now, he would say
it's about to be the best album
he would say that he's about to say that this shit's going to be like Illmatic. This shit's going to be the one. This is going to be the savior of rap. But I think it's going to be really good. From we just heard the 2 songs he dropped, bro. That Oodles and Noodles just. Can we play that? Can we play that? That shit is hard. The Oodles and Noodles, bro.
Yeah, give me a little snap.
That shit is hard. That shit is hard, yo.
Flags on this
fuck that, yo. Actually, we gonna have to talk a little. We can't let the song just play, yo. We gonna have to talk so we don't have no copyright shit. That Oodles and Noodles is hard, yo.
This shit right here for my Oodles and Noodles baby.
Hold on, let me turn this up.
His mom was smoking crack while she was pregnant, so he can't even help that he crazy. He going to jail.
I love this sample, yo. I love
the slow shit.
Yeah, the slow sample.
Ain't nobody to give me no hope. I hope my mama ain't doing no coke. I used to wish that my dad was living. I had a dream that I seen him as dope.
This shit is hard.
I used to end up when I went to school. Thought it was cool, but I really was hurt. One in my family to cut in my games. My mama could make it because she was at work.
Didn't Henry said that it's supposed to be like an all rap album too? That's what he was saying.
Henry probably was on the phone with this nigga, yo.
Well, Henry's our research show, so
Henry loves Meek Mill, yo.
This nigga love. Now I like me too,
bro. Anytime
I've grown to love Meek.
No, Henry loves me.
Yeah,
anytime I got off and I play Meek, yo, his eye, he just looks at me, bro, and he just like gets a little grin, yo. This man loves Meek, yo. This man loves Meek.
Nah, but what you think? How should I put this? Do you think his album is going to live up to all the hype that he has right now? Because he has a lot of hype.
I mean,
rightfully so too, because he just came out of jail early.
I think Meek is ready for this shit, yo. I think he knows the hype the anticipation that's coming for this album. I think he's prepared. From what we heard from the joints he's been dropping
and the other EP shit.
I'm saying it's gonna live up just because I'm seeing the proof. Like he's dropping shit and they're sounding really good, yo.
He wouldn't put out those 2 songs if there wasn't more on the
like that.
Yeah,
more. If he didn't have it, like he wouldn't give out all his best shit.
Yeah.
Like If this is the shit he's throwing out before the album, and hopefully it comes through. But if this is the shit that he's just throwing out, the shit that he's not, that's gonna come out, I don't know.
I think these are the throwaways.
What's on the album?
You know what I'm saying?
So you think this album gonna push him into that top 5?
See, I think a lot of people like just to hate on me just because that he's like the hood dude. He's not like, he's just different from like all these other
He makes hits
stars.
though. Meek can make a hit.
Yeah, Meek
but like,
hits,
but when you say a hit, like a street hit, like of course this shit's gonna play in the clubs and in the parties, but like, is this shit gonna be
a street nigga?
That was just like, that was a different time of rap.
Wasn't
like,
DMX a street nigga?
But you had to be a street nigga. Like nowadays, you don't have to be a street nigga. The street niggas aren't selling like the niggas who aren't. in the street.
Nowadays it's more melodic.
Yeah, like I feel like a lot of people would like to hate on me. You know what I'm saying? And especially now with this Drake shit.
I was hating on me.
Now especially with this Drake, but you know what I did here? I heard Drake and Meek got a song on the album. That's just like the shit that's like the rumors that's going around.
What was the last song together? Rico, right?
Rico.
That's when they had the beef.
That's right.
Because Drake didn't promote his album. Drake didn't promote Meek's album.
Yeah, so and that's when he said he was right.
That's
like
some
he wrote
real petty shit.
Nah, it was petty. And he even said it in the interview. He was like, that was some petty shit. Like,
I wonder if he thought it was worth it. If it's worth just saying all that shit. But
well,
he got a lot of hate for that shit. Yeah.
He did, and his fan base kind of took a hit.
And it's like,
but
Drake, it's like Drake fans.
He dropped a good album. Like what was it? That was on.
You're not talking about the Force, like the EP he came out with.
No,
talking about before the.
I gotta see Meek's albums.
Yeah, we need a research guy who just.
I got it right here.
What was his last?
Rico
album?
came out in Dreams Worth More Than Money.
Yeah.
Then after that, that's when he took a hit on his fan base. He dropped DC4.
And that was a good album too.
DC4 was good. And
I thought the Dreams
Worth More. I didn't really like it.
I thought it was a decent album.
But DC4 I liked, and Wins and Losses to me was his best album right now.
Wins and Losses was best.
Wins and Losses was very good. So I think he did still deliver quality albums.
Yeah. See, all those like none of those albums are trash. Like those are all decent albums. But from what I'm hearing from the songs he's dropping, I think this is going to be up there for him. This I feel like this is the point where it might catapult his career to the next level if it's going the way that we're hearing.
We know all the big three. I mean, the big three: Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Mm-hmm. There's no dispute about that, right? Mm-hmm. Do you think Drake could push him to? He could be pushed to 4? Because 4 and 5 are always debatable. That's what I
could push.
Seen.
Well, first of all, Drake is. Are we just
No. It's no order. I'm just saying those are the top 3. Like you put Drake, Kendrick, Cole, Kendrick, Drake. Like it's always mixed around. I don't think this is gonna put Kendrick. I don't think this is gonna put Meek over Kendrick, Cole, or Drake. No. He's not.
It could put him for a while. We've been missing because remember we used to have like Big Sean and that conversation and like slowly.
Big Sean always disappoints me.
See, now we're missing. Like, I feel like this puts me close in that realm. Now that like Big Sean is not really.
To me,
here. It used to be like Wale kind of was up there, kind of.
Wale was in that discussion.
Who else that was like? Because Wale had a lot of big hits, but yeah, he kind of because he still comes out with shit, and like a lot of people still like his shit, but we're not talking about like chances in there. Well, but Chance hasn't left. Chance is like that.
I'm still mad at Nakeem for saying that about Wale.
What?
Nah, he said he was in discussion for only a month?
Bro. No, I mean, I'm talking about, this is a while ago, though. This was like a long time ago.
Wale was alright, but I don't know. He was never really that guy to me.
Yeah, a lot of people swear off of Wale, though. Especially like a lot of hip-hop niggas. A lot of people swear off.
He definitely got some hits, but...
He has a classic album. Like, even like beyond it, he has like Bodies of Work, yeah. A lot of people said like his... Like, of course, like the...
Ambition is best album?
A lot of people say Ambition is good. A lot of people like the Jerry Seinfeld. Like,
really? I didn't like it, bro.
A lot of people I know like that shit, bro.
You liked it?
It was... See... Yeah, everybody's looking at my dog right now. My dog is wilding in the background. But it was decent. Like, it didn't have mad replay value for me, but...
It didn't have any. Besides that song with SZA he had, The Need to Know, and had that sample from Music Soul.
It's like background music to me. Like I have it and like
vibes though.
It's like vibes. Like I play like it's a good album. Like and I think it's good quality. But I wouldn't say I think it's really good. I wouldn't say it's trash or it's not good at all.
Okay,
it's a really good album.
I'm looking forward to Meek's album a lot. I hope it's good. I think it's going to be very good. I think it's going to be up in that discussion for the top albums of the year.
Hopefully. I hope it is.
So last but not least, I don't know why we end this shit with him.
I'm glad we didn't start off with him.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to start off with this nigga.
Oh, man. So... I don't know why I don't like him.
So it's a rap. It's a rap for this man. Unfortunately, it's
I really don't like him. His album got leaked out.
Let's talk about the album real quick.
His album got leaked out.
I did hear.
I did. They leaked it, but they put it out.
Yeah, they did release it.
Do you think that it was a smart move for him to leak it?
Yeah.
I mean, not leak it, but to release it.
Of course,
bro. They should have.
Well.
They should have released it the same day it got leaked and act like it ain't happened, bro.
They should have released it the same day he got locked up, yo. That shit. That shit would probably like...
Nah, bro. The same day it got leaked, they should have released it and act like it ain't get leaked.
Well, it was only like a day or two. Like,
it was like 2 days.
Maybe 2 days. Yeah. Maybe like 2 days.
I think it was smart because if he didn't release any music, this nigga was gonna fade out. Like anybody after
I don't think a lot of people
came,
gonna
listen to him, nothing about no Tekashi. Ain't nobody gonna fuck about him after that. Yeah. So it's good that he released. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the albums.
See, the thing is, I'm not like a huge Tekashi fan, so like
I'm not either.
It's like I guess
it made my head nod.
The one song, okay, can we? The one song I did really like was the song with just him and Kanye.
There was 2 songs that were Kanye.
No, there was one with him, Nicki, and Kanye. But the one with just him and Kanye,
that song was fire.
That shit is hard. That shit is hard. But everything else, like, of course, he has all his popular shit like the Fifi, Kiki, Mimi, whatever the fuck.
I hated Fifi for the longest.
Nah, me too.
And I heard it like last night in my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, alright,
it sounded alright.
Nicki ate that shit.
Nicki's part's fire.
She saved that song.
I don't like the song. Like if it wasn't for Nicki, I
probably wouldn't like it.
I still don't like it, but like I could tolerate her verse. I like
the song with Nicki and Kanye. Yeah.
That song was like probably my second, but it wasn't like I'm probably never gonna play that unless I'm like in a party.
There was definitely a couple songs on there I really liked, but overall for me,
it's just okay.
Nah, it was the L, bro.
Was the L? You think so?
Why do you think so?
Because there was a lot of skippables on there, bro.
There was a lot of shit we already knew that was going to be on there. Like,
but a lot of the shit that, like, stupid, I fuck with that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like, I already knew.
You already know, like,
what I like and what I didn't like, and that was like half the album already.
True.
You know what I'm saying?
See, thank you. That was my beef with his first album, that Day 26 shit. Besides the singles that he released, if you heard the rest of his songs, them shits were trash, bro. Trash. And that's why I was saying his album was trash. Because I don't count the singles that you released. Because you released that shit, it gained the buzz. You just put them on the album.
We're already over that by the time.
Exactly.
Like, we want, like, new shit.
Like, this was, I guess if people say it wasn't his album, it was like his EP or whatever, but this is your first body of work, so I'm judging you off of it.
Yeah.
And that shit was trash. Like,
I wouldn't say trash.
I didn't hear, like, Stupid, I didn't like. Fifi, I didn't like. I like Tati, so I was going into this album like, this is a brand new body of work for me, and I'm going to re-listen to songs I didn't like.
Yeah.
So I heard the songs. There's like 5 skippables. Like, the Spanish songs, I wouldn't go back to.
Yeah.
But if it played in the club, I'll bob my head to it.
You know it's going to play.
Stupid, I'm going to like. Fifi, I'm going to like. Wando? Y'all heard Wando?
I heard all
I think
of it,
that's going to catch.
Which one was it just him?
Nah, I don't think
Nah, it's just him. I'm playing it.
I don't think I was messing with Wando.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But,
I see I'm not going to play it because I'm not trying to hear a nigga screaming.
Nah. Overall, I'm probably not going to listen to maybe the one with just him and Kanye, but I'm not a fan of his music anyway, so unless it was something that was going to blow me, blow me out, pause. But, like, I was probably not going to listen to it anyway. It was okay.
You think he gonna snitch?
There's no point.
Better snitch, bro.
There's no point of him snitching. Like,
what you mean is
they have all of this. Like, who is he snitching? He's already going down.
Going to jail.
He's already going down. There's no point of snitching. He's going down regardless.
No, he's definitely
just because he was involved.
Bro, snitching is gonna be like,
do you get life or double life, or do you get
life? It's gonna be like, do you get 30 years or do you get 7 years? Like, you know what I'm saying?
He's not getting no 7 years. He's getting at least.
I don't know.
Bro, if he snitches, bro.
No, he's done too much. He's done too much. Like, no, he has too much prior shit to just get off.
You know, one of my boys, they were telling me that the nigga Shotty, he goes by Treyway.
Yeah.
Like, people know him as Treyway.
He does, yeah.
Bro, tell me if that's not some real extortion shit, bro.
Oh, facts.
That's all that's all
Tekashi's yelling his name on the tracks, bro. Every track he's yelling his name.
There's a lot of people doing that. Like, no, like these gang members.
Not like Tekashi.
No. There's no. Trust me, Chris Brown. They did that. Jim Jones and did that. No, like all of these people who claiming to be Bloods. The Bloods are like, okay, like we're gonna take your money. Like, you're gonna owe us. Like, but you have to be somewhat about that life. Like, people like Soulja Boy, like all of these people are claiming.
But tell me if it's not some real extortion shit.
It is. That's what gangs.
Because all right,
that's the whole point of gangs.
The FBI said that Tekashi had 1.7 million in his account. Shotty had 22 million in his account.
Nigga, that's what they said.
Where the fuck this nigga got 22 million from?
Well, it could be Tekashi just doesn't.
No,
or he has different.
He puts it in somebody else's account, bro. What kind of sense that makes?
Or he could carry a lot of it in cash, which would be stupid. Or a lot of people do. I would hope, like. I don't know how smart Tekashi is, but if he was smart, he wouldn't have 22 million in his bank account. If he was smart, he would have some accounts overseas, which a lot of like rich people do, or accounts in other people's names who they trust, family members. If you have 22 million just in your account, like, you're stupid as fuck. Like, you shouldn't be doing that.
No, you spread it out. But what I'm saying is, bro.
But yeah, like, this man, if he has 22, but I don't know. I feel like, you gonna pause it?
22 million in his account? And this man only got 1.7? Like, you're not understanding, like, you saying spread the money out, but there's a big difference between 22 and 1.7, bro.
Big difference.
A big fucking difference. And remember, right before he got arrested, he went on the Breakfast Club and he was talking about
mad shit about his manager.
Yeah, he was talking mad shit about them, right?
Well, he denounced them. No, this wasn't a surprise to nobody.
But he was talking about how he was
separating himself.
No, like they were taking his money.
Yeah,
they were telling him that he was getting paid $300K for a show, and when he talked to the people at the show, they were like, "Oh, it's like he gave you $3 million."
Yeah. And he only got paid $300K, bro.
Yeah.
They took advantage of this nigga.
Anybody with a fucking brain would have knew that. I think a lot of people...
He's not smart. That's why they took advantage of this nigga. He's not smart. You could tell from that interview, that nigga wasn't smart.
Yo, he's not smart.
No offense.
And all he really wants is to be a cool kid, bro.
Yeah, he'll do anything for success.
Before he even said all of that, I knew, like, these niggas were taking money for, like...
I knew they were taking money.
Like, because everybody knows he's not... He wasn't, like, always...
I think we all knew. I think people actually thought he was about this life.
I did.
We all did it.
Yeah. He says it himself that you know how many times he said, like, remember the first Breakfast Club interview? He said, like, I'm the type of nigga who, like, would, like, poke at you, and then once you start to do something, I say, like, chill, I'm just joking.
I didn't hear that.
He said that. Like, I listened to, I think I listened to all every single interview he's ever had. I've heard the interview with him and Adam 22 of No Jumper. Mad long ago, I heard both of the Charlemagne Breakfast Club interviews, and I heard the Angie Martinez interview. He's like all those interviews. If you just listen to it, you can tell he's bullshit. He's telling you that like
he's here for the money.
He's here for the money, and like he got famous off the internet, and like this is what this is the new wave. Like he explains this, so whoever doesn't know, like they're just not a fan of.
Yeah, okay. Even pay attention to anything. We're just talking about his album and the Fifi track. When I think it was the Angie Martinez interview, he was like, he's like, what am I saying? I'm not saying shit right now, but y'all love it, and y'all gonna pay me for it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So it's like he knows he's bullshitting, he's trolling the internet, and it's really just to build his clout.
I think
so he could make a little bit of money because he's getting extorted for so much.
No, I think he's always known that he wasn't getting they were taking his money. I think. Now that like the feds are starting to come in and he had to try to separate himself, he wanted people to feel bad for him. I think he has to know all this shit.
He had to know something.
I'm telling you, he has to know all this shit.
How did he? You know how we were saying he did that interview with the Breakfast Club right before he got arrested, and he was saying the only thing he's scared of is the feds.
Yes,
and then the feds come for him right after that. He knew something.
I'm telling you,
he was ready to snitch.
I'm telling you, like I said, off
he was ready to snitch.
No, I'm telling you, that's why he did. I feel like that's why he did the Breakfast Club interview because he knew, like I told you, the police commissioner let him know in advance that like there's an investigation going on. They have a lot of stuff on him. And at this point, like, I felt like he knew, like, his time was closing down. And that's why he did the interview saying, like, denouncing everything, all the Trey Ray shit, and saying
so
that
he's getting for court.
And I think it looks, so it looks good saying that they're taking his money. He's known all of this the whole time. Yeah. There's no way he's this stupid, because I could have told you that. So I think this is all.
Yeah, and if you really think about it, he's not that stupid. He's trolling the internet.
No, people are just fucking dumb. That's why people like him and all this other fuck shit that's going on is going on, because people allow this. If people don't allow this, none of this shit goes on. Yeah. So people are fucking dumb.
Allowing it.
People are allowing. People can just get him the fuck out of here. If he comes out with some shit, he's looking all crazy, color hair tattoos. People could just be like this is a joke. We're not. But people like all the silly shit. People like to see a train wreck. People like. Especially middle of the America. Because if you think about it, a lot of hood niggas do like Tekashi. No, we got that again.
Dying out.
We edited that. My bad. We edited that. Yeah, I think a lot of people are just dumb and a lot of people are just allowing this. And there's a lot of people who are like middle of America, people who are not about that life, who are just like they see everything that's going on in this entertainment. You know, we need to separate this entertainment from like music. And,
that's the thing. So going back to when Nakeem said that he's smart, if he just came out as some rainbow head Mexican nigga acting a fool, I don't think anyone's gonna fuck with him, like you said. But the fact that he makes music and the fact that some of his music bops, I think it helps him.
And that's why they say nowadays it has to be more than music. You can't just have the music factor to do something. And of course,
I don't think people are stupid. Not stupid.
No, but like a lot of people just don't think, like, if you think about it, like if you don't think about shit like that and that like you don't care about music, see, like we care about music and we care about like the culture, quote unquote, and all this shit that happens, that like we can see a lot of this stuff. But a lot of people who don't really care, like they're not thinking about all of this shit.
No, that's true.
I mean, yeah.
Well,
we just allow all this shit to happen, and this is why it's happening. But it's cool. It's entertaining, you know. You just got to separate like real life from entertainment. Yeah. And a lot of people don't know how to separate their character from their actual self, and a lot of people get like lost in this entertainment shit. And
if he does come back out, I mean, if he gets released,
he's never getting released. He's already on parole, like. From his last case, from a rape.
He can't go back to the same shit.
I'm gonna say he's definitely going to jail.
He's not getting under like 20 years. Like
you say, he's not getting under 20 years.
No, that's what I'm saying, bro. He's getting under 20 years if he snitches.
Oh yeah, if he snitches, he's getting.
He probably knows some shit about them.
But if he snitches, he can't go back to the.
No, see the thing is, you guys don't understand. They have like. First of all, I don't know. Y'all heard the news that came out that somebody in his crew was actually like an undercover FBI agent, an informant. Yeah. Like that guy was actually an FBI. He put out hits on like. Remember when Chief Keef like came to New York and
he got shot out? Yeah.
Yes, like they proved that's him. Like they proved like there was a shooting in the Barclays. They proved that's him.
He was
so like he's going down for all of these like. Even if he's going down for like drug shits involving, he's going down for himself, shit he's done himself, and the gang shit. Like he's,
but what I'm saying is, if he could come up with some good shit to tell about, they'll come and do.
You never know what the FBI is.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that's why they snatched him up first. You know what I'm saying? Because
they knew he was
the colored hair goofy nigga. Oh, he telling. They said, go get him. They made sure they told him, like, you know these niggas are gonna kill you, right? Yeah, you know we just saved you, right?
That's why they said that.
They said that whole casino, them niggas about to shoot that shit up.
Yeah. He said, we're your friends. Like, we're your friends.
Yeah, man, this shit's all fucked up. And these niggas are so stupid, yo. I swear, yo. Man, if that was me, I would have chilled out, like, after the first time. I would have been good the first time.
I wouldn't even act like
after the first beef, I would have been good. No, I might act a fool to get on, but after I get on, I'm chilling.
That's what sucks in 2018. You gotta act a fool to get on.
No, you don't have to.
That's what Drano Lucas needed to do, act a fool so he can get on.
I mean, he made good videos. I think he
made good videos.
If Jordan Lucas act a fool, I'm cutting that nigga off. I'm not listening
to he needs some attention, bro.
Nah, he's fine. The way he is, I think he's fine.
If he act a fool, it's slow for him.
He's exactly what he...
Son, me and him living the same, bro. Yeah, he made good music. Me and him living the same. He made music.
I know one thing.
Son,
I know we all better than Dwight Howard right now.
Dwight Howard, I'm sure he got a lot of money right now. I'm sure he's chilling. I'm sure he's chilling his big ass mansion right now.
Still getting bitches.
And
niggas.
And this nigga's like 7'3", so he's
bitch nigga
right
combos.
Still 6'10", bro. He's not 7'3".
Same shit. I mean, if you over 6'8", you just 7'3".
I'm about to tell y'all the story.
Yeah, what happened with the
Nah, it's crazy.
I just found the shit out this morning.
So, a woman, or one man, whatever.
A woman. She's a transgendered woman.
Yeah, well, anyways. Oh, woman, yeah, I guess you're right.
Yes, we're...
Masson. I don't know how to say your last name, so I apologize.
Yeah.
She was allegedly Dwight Howard's ex-boyfriend. So they met.
Oh, she was his ex-girlfriend.
This is dude, boy.
Boyfriend.
And his boyfriend.
It says boyfriend.
I don't. She's transgender. She's transgender. Let's show some respect.
No, I'm just.
I've never seen what the person looks like.
Yeah, I'm just showing what's reading, but that's weird how you could be a transgender woman or man, but you still get called what your previous sex was. You know what I mean? That's
what the argument is about with the LBG.
Oh
yeah,
community.
Because like once you say like. Because like I feel like this is such a whole different time. I don't know.
Anyways,
whatever.
Let's
just call her a woman if that's what she prefers to be.
Look at Karan being nice. Okay, Karan. So they met at Wildin' Out, right?
That's the story.
They met at Wildin' Out.
Keep going.
And then they made eye contact. She said, "Deep."
This is all in the story.
Yeah, deep eye contact.
Let me listen. No, listen,
deep
bro. They had deep.
I didn't know all the details.
The White was like, "I'm gonna holla at Shorty." Slid in her DMs.
I'm sure he thought. She was
like,
at first.
So she was like, "Make a Finsta so we could talk on there, so people won't be."
That's always a bad idea. A Finsta is always a bad idea
because she said that he's a legend. Quote unquote.
He is quote unquote a legend.
Alright, forget about that. Anyway, he's not a legend.
In basketball, he's a legend.
So
he's a bum ass nigga. But
anyways, they talked.
No, I wouldn't say a legend, but
they talked. They exchanged some pictures. You know, they was on Instagram video chat. They was having a good time. Blah blah blah.
They was kicking it. They was enjoying each other's company. I'm sure.
And she really liked them.
I'm sure.
Fast forward. So she asked him. She was like, "How does your family and friends feel about you messing with a transgender woman and men?" So he was like, "Why you ask me this for?" She was like, "She wants to know."
Maybe he had no idea at this point.
My son said he don't want to answer. She was like, "For real?" Then he just left her. So then the season started.
The basketball season.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he would always call always call her, I guess, tell her the same old shit about how he's not ready to come out, blah, blah, blah.
Okay.
So then Shorty finds out that he's sleeping with someone else, right?
And it wasn't even like just sleeping with someone else, because remember, there's supposed to be a couple. This thing was going.
Hold up. Yeah. I'm looking at Nakeem's laptop right now.
I'm trying to look something up. That's the person.
That's the alleged
boyfriend, girlfriend.
Yeah.
So listen. So the person the was sleeping with,
what you looking at?
was a transgender prostitute.
See, this is what I heard. I heard he went to a sex party.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah, he was going to sex parties. Yeah.
And they met each other at a sex party.
Sex party
that he often attends. Oh man! So she lost her mind. Then after that, she started getting threats from Dwight's camp, saying that
you better keep
lose contact with him, blah blah, keep quiet.
That's how it always goes.
They would follow her places, blah blah blah.
All right, so
that's it. She wants Dwight to just come out and tell the truth and stop the threats.
So actually, he identifies as a man, a cisgender man.
Oh, he has?
Looks like. Oh no. Whatever how do you say your name?
Masson.
Amen. Yeah. So identifies as a cisgender man. So like,
there's so many terms nowadays.
Yeah. So it's like identifies as a man, but
acts.
Kid like looks and acts.
So he's a man.
Identifies as a man. And do you guys believe like they were together? Because Dwight hasn't come out and said anything.
Here's my thing. Like when I first heard about it, I was like, "Oh, he got caught up. He's probably drunk at some party."
Mm-hmm.
So, because you know how we all been there, we've been drunk as hell, and we see some chick that looks mad good, but then you get a little sober. Shorty's ugly.
But they had a relationship, and then they were.
Then when I heard that, I was like, "Oh man."
Yeah. I mean, he was also trying to say that somebody in Dwight Howard's like group was trying to pay him off, like you know what I mean, not to say anything.
Yeah, and she wasn't, or he wasn't accepting it.
Well, do you have any more
no opinions?
I mean,
yeah, get all your opinions out.
All right, so first, I feel like she shouldn't be exposing him. You know what I mean?
That's personal.
So.
That's personal. Let him do what he's doing. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the threats made her.
He does look a little sus.
You think so?
Low key.
He's a goofball. I don't think he looks sus.
I'm gonna leave it at that. But the cisgender person, Masin, wasn't it the same person that I think it was like last year tried to do the same thing to somebody else? It was like Rich the Kid or something, or Playboy. I think
Playboy.
I did hear.
Yeah, it was Playboy.
It was Playboy.
Tried to do the same thing.
Person?
It's the same person.
Oh, I did hear about
that. Posted the Instagram pictures. Of,
I said he was rich.
Nah, I think
it was Playboy.
It's Playboy.
I do remember the story.
Keep going.
And it came out that it was fake. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Because it was like Masin posted Instagram pictures of like DMs from Playboy Cardi, and it came out that it was fake.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be the same thing, and that's why Masin was like, "Oh, I told him to make a Finsta." You know what I'm saying? So she could have made the account, or had somebody else made the account, and the whole thing could be fake.
So the whole thing could be fake, but
has he traveled with the Wizards? Like, has he been in the last game?
I'm a horrible person to ask that.
Yeah, you don't watch basketball. Well, you don't keep up with it.
Don't keep up like that.
Because I was wondering, like, how his teammates feel about that shit. Like, I mean, John Wall would koofy this nigga, bro. Like, John Wall don't fuck with that shit.
Do you guys want to know my opinion on this?
Yeah.
My opinion is, it's 2018. All these niggas are doing this shit, yo. All of these niggas are doing this shit. Like, it's 2018. At the end of the day, nobody gives a fuck, yo. Mm-hmm. Yo, do you know how many rappers and artists this shit done happened to? I don't know if you remember, but a few months ago, the same shit happened to Young Buck of G-Unit. Oh, man. And this transgender woman was recording their conversations.
Oh, yeah.
And, man, this shit looked bad, yo. This shit looked horrible. He was crying to her pretty much. But, yo, like, at the end of the day, yo, this shit's gonna, like, nobody gives a fuck like that. Everybody has a personal life. Like, whatever you do to Dwight Howard, nobody gives a fuck. Like, this shit's gonna blow off. And, like, this same shit happened to Tiger. I don't know if you remember Tiger, like,
hooked up
some transgendered woman, and, like, his dick pics got leaked and shit.
That's different, though. Just because nobody fucked the Tiger in the first place.
Tiger.
You know what I'm saying?
Can't call my man Tiger. We gotta call him Tiger.
Tiger Woods. Nah, nobody fucked your Tiger in the first place, bro.
No one really fucks with Dwight. It's just niggas like bashing Dwight. Because he's soft. So the fact that this came out.
Yeah, that's kind of compared to Tiger too. Niggas didn't fuck. So yeah, niggas are looking to get at this man. Yeah. You know?
I mean, like you said, it's not confirmed yet, so I'm not gonna say.
Because I didn't know it was the same girl from the Playboy Cardi.
I didn't know that either.
If that's the case, I might go to say this person's lying, but because I don't actually now I think I'm leaning more towards that this man is this person is lying, but I do believe Dwight Howard probably fucked with transgendered women.
Yeah, probably, but it was probably like Masin seen him at like a party or something.
Yeah, they probably talked like
and it probably got like a little flirty.
Maybe like they exchanged numbers, but I don't think it's with this particular person that anything happened. This person is known to be a habitual liar. So once you're a habitual liar, I can't trust what you say.
And I agree with you.
Even they might have even messed around. You know what I'm saying?
Well, she never said anything.
I would even take it to that level. Like they might have messed around because I mean, Mason was saying they were boyfriend and boyfriend. So
they never met after that night. They met a while now. I don't think they ever like.
Yeah, bro, they were boyfriends. That's what Mason said,
they were just enjoying each other's. They were just enjoying each other's company. I don't know. If they were dating.
No, that's what she said.
That's what she's saying.
Dating. Oh. So I'm saying that they might have messed around or something. You know what I mean? And she took it to that next level because
he was never serious, but maybe
she trying to get a check.
Yeah, she know that there was a good opportunity. To kind of say something
because obviously she's looking for an opportunity.
Oh yeah,
like everyone is. Would you guys ever go to a sex party? A straight one, not that shit. Like, would you ever go? Have you ever had like the invites to a sex party?
I'd go. Check it out.
What is it? Just like a giant orgy, right?
Yeah.
Sex parties.
I don't know.
I have no comment.
Bro, you might as well. You don't live life once. I mean, you don't gotta do nothing. You might as well just go
and see the scenery.
See the scenery. If you're not fucking with it, leave.
See when you say sex party, like what has to
sex party?
Can it just be a room with like?
It's basically like a big ass. Nah, I don't want to say a big ass orgy, but it's basically like.
I've been to shit like that. I've been to rooms where like
what I'm thinking of is
not like an actual like big event. Like
what I'm thinking of is like say, like you see how the upstairs of your house is set up. Mm-hmm. There's a bunch of people up here, and everybody's having sex.
Yes.
Not necessarily like changing like swingers, like switching between people, but everybody's in like having sex.
Well, yes, I've been in rooms where everybody was having sex and
really.
Talk about it.
We might have to say that for a later date. Y'all might need to come back to enjoy the stories.
Oh man,
I'm not giving y'all all the good stories in the first episode. Stay tuned. But yeah, I mean, but I'm sure if Dwight Howard's going up, they probably having like some Hollywood because you don't know what the shit. Oh man, these Hollywood parties, man. They be shit. They'd be like big ass events where shit like this happening. Like it'd be like Webster Hall with nothing but people fucking. Like crazy shit goes on in the world, man.
Yeah, you're funny.
But I'm all for the fuck shit though.
But I mean, even if they did mess around,
nobody cares.
At least
we all knew. At least was a little sus anyway.
Yeah, at least Mason can't get pregnant. You know what I mean? So Dwight Howard's in the clear. Yeah, but not like that man Future.
The technology nowadays,
boy,
not like Future.
You never know.
Dwight's in the clear. He can't.
My son Future got Jordan kids, bro. He got 6 kids, bro.
Oh, that's all he has. Young Thug, Chief Keef has like 14 kids.
Nah, but like
I think Young Thug has like 9 or 10. Oh, congrats to Future. I thought Future had like 11 kids. That's not bad.
11.
Future only has 6. That's not bad. I thought he had more. Honestly.
First of all, why do girls keep fucking with niggas that have mad kids?
Because they know that. I mean,
like,
a nigga with money who has mad. But it's a difference between a nigga who has money and mad kids. And just
allegedly, what's her name? Her name was like
Future's baby mama.
Yeah. Her name is...
This man got her name written down?
Eliza Rain. That's the baby mamas. They've been hooking up for like 2 years.
2 years.
Right?
I did hear this morning.
2 years. And apparently he asked her to have an abortion.
Yeah, and apparently that he put a hit out on her.
Yeah, because she was like, psych, I'm keeping this baby.
This is the same thing that happened to Drake.
Nah, Drake didn't put a hit out on her.
Nah, y'all niggas don't remember, yo. A few years ago, the same... And this is why, so when the Drake shit came out, that he had a kid, this shit has been... A lot of people in the industry knew this, like, because this is a very popular stripper, like, and she came out saying that Drake was saying that, like, she doesn't have an abortion, like, he's gonna, like, fuck her up, and I'm telling you, this was, like, a year ago. I remember when this came out, and this stayed very low-key, which I was surprised, but, yeah, this happens very frequently, yo. With niggas who have money and who have a lot of kids. Kids cost money, man.
Yeah.
Kids cost fucking money, man.
Alright,
Might be cheaper to just take him
I mean,
out.
it looks like Future's having number 7, man.
Yeah, it looks like it's like
It's low for
Future,
him.
you just gonna have to fork out that money, man.
Yeah,
You just gotta have to fork that shit out, man.
But I don't even know why would you say that to the person? You know what I mean? To the person that's having a kid, if you don't want to have the kid, why would you say, oh,
Have
like if you don't get an abortion, like, you know what I mean? Like,
I mean, maybe he thinks that he
Yeah,
can
I mean,
actually. I'm sure this probably happened
like,
multiple times.
No,
right?
I'm saying
Where it
like,
works.
I'm saying like,
Wait, so
you're
you don't think
gonna
that-
basically hint towards, put a hit out on you.
Yeah, just
You know what I'm
scare
saying?
her. I'm
To
sure
scare
he's
her.
not actually gonna put a hit out on her. Like, I don't know,
Bro.
Allegedly, I don't know Future.
Nah.
Me?
I'm sure Future's a nice guy.
I'm just gonna be like, listen, are you getting an abortion or not? Let me know. I need to know today.
But you think,
That's all I'm saying.
but you think you
I
have
need
the
to know
upper
today.
hand in that situation? Like, oh man, if you're in that situation, the woman has all the upper hand, yo. Because
it's a compromise. It's a compromise, bro.
No, bro.
It's all up to the woman.
It's compromise.
It's all up to the
You
woman.
gotta
It's all
compromise
to a
with
woman
that.
because she's carrying the
She's
baby.
carrying.
I understand that, but I feel like
You might think that you should have.
Yeah, bro.
You should have.
She might get up out of here and then come back.
But when
back
you
in
know,
a year,
but when you know this
now you got a
nigga
kid.
is worth millions of dollars, you know what she gonna do. So
Get that check, bro.
at this point, it's like you gotta charge it to the game, man.
Nah, I feel like when it comes to I didn't know it was getting this serious. I feel like when it comes to abortions, I feel like it's compromised. Like the man,
It should be like that.
it should
in
be
a perfect
compromised,
world. It should be like that.
but it's totally up to the girl. When she go to the clinic, they're not asking her, "Oh,
What does your
did you?
man think about
Yeah,
this?
did you ask the baby?"
I'm sure they probably do say that, but
like
wait, come on,
you gotta get the baby's father to sign this sheet before you can get this abortion. That's not happening.
there'll be a lot of forged. There'll be a lot of forged signatures, man.
yeah.
There's no point in doing that, man.
So I have a question. Wait, I got a question.
Be a lot of pregnant women in jail.
Man.
Yeah.
So let's say you got somebody pregnant, right?
Yeah.
We gonna get the.
It's just a quick
Yeah,
question.
that's all
bro.
right.
That's all right. It's a good
Right.
question.
Right.
Damn, nigga. Let's say you got someone pregnant, right?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't want the kid.
Yeah.
So you guys talked about it, and you was like, listen, I feel like me and you both too young, blah, blah, blah. We're not ready for a kid. I feel like you should abort it or give it up for adoption. So y'all talk about it. And
Nah, I'd rather abort it than give it up for adoption.
okay, that's a different topic for another day. That Quran doesn't want to be a part of.
No,
But,
I don't want to be a part of this.
If she decides to have a kid, you tell her not to because you're just not ready for it. Will you still be a part of that kid's life, or will you hit the deuces?
Bro, she not having that fucking kid. You don't understand it, bro.
All right, before he incriminates himself, do we have anything else to on this topic on Future having his? He's gonna have the 7th kid. It's no doubt about that. He's having his kid.
Yo, Nakeem about to get in trouble. Yo, you gotta stop this.
we gotta to mute this nigga. Damn.
All these girls that's about to listen to this, like, yo, this nigga Nakeem. Wait till I see this nigga. Nigga, all these girls gonna have a problem with you.
It'd be like that.
Oh man, but
Nakeem ain't shit, man.
y'all got anything else to talk about in this podcast?
Man, I don't have anything else, man.
An hour and 22 minutes.
Man, if you made it this far, man, yo, damn, do we have comment? We gonna put this on YouTube, yo.
Yeah.
If you made it this far, hashtag
You know your shit? Yo, this nigga don't even know his own YouTube channel.
No. I'm trying to think. Nah, I was. If you made it this far, yo. Nah, if you made it this far, I appreciate, man. If you made it this far,
This nigga said hashtag.
I was gonna say hashtag something, so we know the real ones. We know the real ones who actually listen to the whole thing, man. Because there's gonna be a lot of niggas who claim they listening to this shit, but they listening to like 10 minutes. So if you made it this far, man, I don't know. Hashtag
Hashtag nothing. Just
No.
if you even listen to it for 30
Hashtag
minutes.
soapbox.
Yeah, hashtag soapbox. I
whatever.
suppose.
Yeah, I don't care, man. If you made it this far, shout out to you, man.
Thank you for everyone who's listening to this on YouTube, SoundCloud.
We gonna try to get. We're gonna try to get this on Spotify, yo. We don't know about the music situation, but we're gonna figure it out. We're gonna try to get on Spotify, but right now we're definitely gonna be on SoundCloud and we're gonna be on YouTube.
Facts. So
let's get these streams going, man.
Yo, we gotta think of like an outro for like our podcast.
We should play like a song.
Nah,
like an actual outro, man. We'll discuss this off mic, man.
Peace and love.
Yeah, man. Peace. Thank you to everybody, man.
Hey.
Go home, folks.